What's up everyone, and welcome to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. This is the first Mystery Dungeon I'm going to be Let's Playing on this channel, and I can't say I am so excited to get this started. So let's go ahead and press start here and get started with the game. So, just saw the little intro cutscene there. The two characters that you saw were Axew and Oshawott, which are actually usually randomized, but I'm glad I at least got Oshawott there because spoilers! That's gonna be the one I'm gonna try to pick here. So let's go ahead and get started. We're diving into the story right off the bat. So we have this little glowing light of mystery here. And a couple of ellipses. I think that's what they're called. I should know this by now because I usually see them. Where am I? Is this a dream? Am I dreaming? No, sir, you are not dreaming. You're playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon right now. I think this is us, so, I mean, you know, we're not dreaming. I'm sure of it. That was definitely a voice. Someone is calling to me. You who can now hear my voice, might you be a human? If you are, then please listen to my plea. I want you to save the Pokemon world. We need your help! What was that just now? What could it mean? Those Pokemon! Got some weird stuff going on right here so far. Apparently a silhouette of a person. Now there's something fuzzy. Huh? Wait, that blurry reflection. Could that be me? Well, that looks nothing like me. What now? My reflection. It wavered and then shifted. Almost as if I changed somehow. What do I look like? Well, I kind of just spoiled this for you guys, but I am going to be playing as Oshawott in this playthrough. In the little intro cutscene, we saw Axew as the main leader, but Oshawott, you know, he was in it, so I was okay with it, because it is randomized, so it took me a couple of tries to actually get the one I wanted, and in the end, I didn't get it, so got Axew. These are the characters that you can pick from: Oshawott, Tepig, Pikachu, Snivy, Axew, and back to Oshawott. So not that many choices as there have been in previous Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games where you could play as like Eevee and Meowth, I remember. Munchlax as well. But you know, we do have the 3 5th generation starters as well as Pikachu and Axew, which is kind of the new Pikachu, I like to call it. It's like the really popular character of 5th gen. So as I said, I'm going to be going with Oshawott. I really liked using an Oshawott in Black and White 1. You guys remember Charlie, the Oshawott there. Except this time, we are actually taking the embodiment of an Oshawott. I look like Oshawott. Indeed we do. So this is going to be Orange, or, you know, me. That's who I am sometimes. Sometimes I like to pretend I'm not, but I guess in the end, you guys know I am. I really did turn into Oshawott. Of course you did, buddy. Huh? What's that light? I don't know why, but I feel as if that voice is calling for help. I feel like it came from there. Didn't that voice say something about saving the Pokemon world? Yes, it did, buddy. So this little intro video episode is going to be mainly a lot of dialogue, as well as going through the beginning of the story, in which, if you guys have never played Mystery Dungeon before, you play as a Pokemon rather than as a training Pokemon. But the Pokemon in this game are actually very different in the fact that, number one, they actually talk, as you see here. No! Looks like we're falling down to infinity and beyond. No, we're not falling. We're not flying. We're falling with style. Or is that how that goes? I was trying to quote Mr. Buzz Lightyear there, but guess it didn't work out that well. Anyway, as I said, this is the first Mystery Dungeon game I'm playing for this channel, but it's not the first Mystery Dungeon game I've played ever. So, here's everything spinning. I can't say, hey, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Come on. Someone's calling to me. But who could it be? I don't know who it could be. I can almost make out a figure. Is that... And for whatever reason, we actually have to pick our own partner here, or... Well, you know, we can't make out whose the figure is. This is how we pick our partner here, so that's why Oshawott is gone. You can't have the same Pokemon twice. And for my partner, I'm actually a little bit undecided on this one. I really did want to go for either Snivy or Tepig because they're the other 2 5th generation starters. Axew, I'm just not very fond of using a dragon type. I know that this one's probably a pretty popular choice for this game, but I just don't like it that much. So I am actually going to be going for Pikachu, and I really have been using Pikachu so much in Ash Gray recently, and I just really have gotten to like Pikachu a lot more than I used to recently. I've always thought Pikachu is, you know, he's the mascot of Pokemon. He's so over, used and overhyped, I guess, but recently with Ash Gray, I feel like I've really built like a little bond with Pikachu, so here we have our partner Pikachu. Hey, you're awake! You okay? What? A Pokemon? A Pokemon is talking to me? You sure aren't hurt or anything? Nope. No, sir. That's right. I got turned into a Pokemon, so, I guess I can understand other Pokemon now. Does it hurt anywhere? Can you hear me? Really? Ah, that's a relief. You know you fell straight out of the sky, right? Out of the sky? Right. Yeah, I think. I don't know if we're actually thinking to ourselves right now or if we're actually talking to this Pikachu. Apparently there was some kind of light and we fell for a very long time out into the world of Mystery Dungeon, where I guess the Pokemon don't actually talk, but since we are a Pokemon ourselves, you know, we can communicate with each other. I'm Pikachu, by the way. What about you? What's your name? What is our name? I guess we haven't really thought of that, have we? Well, actually, I already did say what I'm going to name myself here, and that is going to be Orange. They both start with O, so I guess we can keep that letter around. And I'm still kind of getting used to this because, as you guys know, this game is for the Nintendo 3DS, not the DS, which is what I'm used to playing. So it's a little bit weird to actually be playing on a console for once because I usually use emulators. So this time around, I'm actually using a 3DS capture card, so it's a little bit different. Takes a little bit of getting used to, I guess, but I think I'll be getting used to this quite easily. So I decided to play Mystery Dungeon because, one, I've never Let's Played a Mystery Dungeon game, and this one seems like a fresh start to the series. You know, it's on the 3DS, the graphics are really different from the way they were before, and it's also getting me preparated because X and Y, I feel like this game's gonna, or X and Y is gonna be a lot, or take a lot from this game. Like, I don't know, the graphics do seem pretty similar so far, so I don't know, I feel like X and Y is gonna be a lot like this game. Anyway, we got Pikachu here, asking us where our home is. Of course, it's pretty mysterious how you fell out of the sky like that, but you can't tell me you actually live up there, right? No, I'm not even a flying type, bro. What are you talking about? I guess we don't know where we live, but even if I did come from the other side of the sky, it's not like anyone would believe me. Not anyone normal, anyway. If there was at least some sort of hole in the sky or something, then maybe, but I don't want to lie either. I guess I'll just have to go ahead and spill the beans. You're a human, buddy. Tell him. What is... Okay. What? You're a human? And you got turned into a Pokemon because some voice was crying for help? So you fell straight out of the human world and into this one? That is exactly what happened, Pikachu. It is completely understandable. So I guess when everything is in parentheses, it's what we're saying. It's not really like we're thinking out loud or anything. Rather, you know, it's not that we're thinking to ourselves, we're actually saying it to Pikachu. Yeah. Just like that, without any proof or anything. Sure, I know it's a pretty fantastic story to believe. Humans don't exist at... Oh, God. Computer, don't do this to me. Humans don't exist anywhere except... My monitor just kind of dimmed there for a second. Don't know what's up with that. I guess since I'm not, like, using anything. Humans don't exist anywhere except in fairy tales, or that's what I always thought. And it seems totally impossible that a human could just turn into a Pokemon and fall out of the sky one day. But, you know what I think? There are lots of mysteries in this world. But the truth is that maybe those things aren't really a mystery at all. Maybe they're just things I don't know about yet, and that's why they seem mysterious. Wow, that is actually pretty deep, Pikachu. That's some pretty deep thinking right there. Maybe that's why it's called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because there's so many mysteries to it. I want to meet mythical Pokemon that no one else has ever seen. I want to explore ancient ruins and deep caves. And more than anything, I want to have an adventure. That's right, I want to be an adventurer. That's exactly why I traveled all the way here to, I forgot. The most important meeting of my life. I've got to get there ASAP, but the path ahead looks really tough. It'll be hard to make it through alone. What should I do? That's it. Orange, please, will you come with me on the path ahead? My journey is so close to being over, and everything I want is so near. But if I don't hurry, I might not make it in time. I'm really not sure if I'll be able to make it through on my own. There's no more time to explain. Just come with me, okay? Alright, guess we're going on an adventure and leading the way somehow. Or maybe Pikachu's just pushing us on the adventure. Somehow, I don't really know, but we're going to be accompanying Pikachu on his first adventure. And if you guys have never played Mystery Dungeon before, which I guess some people might not have, and this could be their first game, like myself, well, this isn't the first one I've played, but it's the first one I'm playing on this channel. then you will see very soon the gameplay is very different from a main series Pokemon game. And I've always really wanted to do like a side Pokemon game here on this channel, like Mystery Dungeon, Rangers, or even like, what is the other one? There's one that I'm missing, definitely. Mystery Dungeon and Ranger are the two main spin-offs, but there's definitely one that I'm missing. I guess there's like the trading card game one, like Pokemon Troze and Pinball, but those, you know, those are like mini-game kind of games. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing one, but can't really put my finger quite on it, or my paw now, since I'm an Oshawott, apparently. Oshawott even have paws? Let's just go with paws. Right, seems like the bridge has collapsed. Whatever shall we do, Pikachu? It seems like we gotta go and adventure through caves and dungeons and things. What am I gonna do? How am I supposed to get there now? Well, if you'll kindly look over there, it seems like there is a cave you can go through, buddy. So, we're actually going to be doing our very first adventure right here so that we can actually get a look at the gameplay finally, because this whole time we've just been going through one giant cutscene, and finally we get to the meat of the game, the gameplay, of course. Get moving and look for stairs. So the way Mystery Dungeon works is basically you go through dungeons, and this is what we call a dungeon in this game. So you move around with the D-pad or the little circle pad thing, and this is a battle, basically. There's no battle animation or anything, but you do have moves. If you hold L, you can see that we have Tackle, Water Gun, Tail Whip, and Assurance, as well as what I like to call an auto attack. I know I'm taking this from like League of Legends, but if you just press A button without doing anything, you'll do that, which is basically an auto attack. But they're pretty weak in general, like they're not as strong as using an actual attack. So you'll see here they're only doing 5 damage. When I use something like Tackle, it'll do 16 damage, and we actually took out our first Pokemon right there. Gothita, I think that is. So, yeah. See, Water Gun does a ton more damage, and basically you can take out Pokemon a lot faster. But just like the normal Pokemon games, we do have PP to waste. So, you know, you can use auto attacks as a last resort. And I'm curious to know what those are actually called. Like, if it's just... I'm saying auto attacks, it's like when you just press the A button without using an attack. Like, if that has an official name and anyone knows what it is, then please let me know in the comments, because I'm not 100% certain. Speaking of the comments today, I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to do this just yet, but I do want some of you guys that haven't experienced Mystery Dungeon to have a chance at least to try and play this game, so maybe I don't know, I'm thinking of actually giving away a couple of copies of this game. By a couple, I literally mean 2 of them, so to you guys out there that would like to win a copy of this game, all you got to do is leave a comment. What do you think of this game so far? I'm going to be playing through the rest of this first dungeon here for you guys, but let me know what you think of it. If you've never played Mystery Dungeon before, then, you know, let me know what you think of it so far, and if you have played Mystery Dungeon before, then, you know, try and compare it to the previous games, because I'm not, like, a huge avid fan of Mystery Dungeon, or not a fan, but I haven't played them nearly as much as I guess I have played the main series Pokemon games, so I'm really curious to see how this one, like, measures up against the other ones. I did play the originals Red and Blue Rescue Team, I think they were called, and I played a little bit of Explorers of Time and Darkness, and I really liked that one. I never played Explorers of Sky, which I think is the latest one before this one, so I really want to know how it compares to those and what you guys think of it. So if you'd like a chance to win a copy of these games, then definitely go ahead and do that. All you have to do is leave a like on this video and then comment, and I'll choose someone, basically. So I don't know, I guess if you want to win a copy, if not, then I guess you probably already have one, because I know a lot of people did get this game when it came out the other day. I could have gotten it at PAX, but I think I just got it a couple days after it came out. And I did play it through it, the beginning of it, and so far it seems pretty cool, so I decided, let's play this game. Now, it'll be a little bit awkward, or not awkward, but the way I'm going to do it, a lot of the dungeons do seem to be randomized as far as where the stairs appear, so I'm not going to be showing off exactly 100% of the game, because that would be a really, really long playthrough, but as the Let's Play progresses, you'll see what I do, basically. I'm going to edit out some parts of it, just for the sake of this not being so super duper long. And yeah, Ash Gray will still also continue, as well as all my other series that are going on. I'm like, I don't even know, I'm glad that I finally got a chance to actually talk about all this, because this game is very deep on story, so all the beginning of it was basically just storyline, and I didn't really get a chance to say all of this. But, there you go, that's basically all you have to do if you'd like to win some of this game, or a copy of this game. And there's the first voice crack of the playthrough, which is great, because I was kind of trying to avoid those. But as you see so far, you basically try to get to the stairs, and a lot of times it'll be a little bit randomized, so what I'm saying is a lot of it might not be super important. If I do run into any important battles, however, like, I know there are boss battles and stuff like that, I will show all of those, obviously, but just like I did, I think with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think I skipped most of the trainer battles in the game and just showed off what Pokemon they had. So I'll do something similar with this game where I pretty much just skip through most of the dungeon. By the way, little quick tip quickie, if you want to run super fast like this, you can just hold down the B button, which is something great that I feel that they added to this game because, I don't know, in the main Pokemon series games, as you guys know, I mainly like to use emulators because I can speed up the battles with like super ease and not have to like, without video editing basically. So I'm glad that this game does have some kind of speed up ability, which is hold down the B button and you can super run through the dungeon like that. So it's really helpful when you're just trying to get across like really long corridors. However, if you do run into a Pokemon, then you know you'll stop, which, oh, we're already through. Great. I think this actually wraps up this first little dungeon, and that is where I'll wrap up the first episode of this, guys. So as I said, let me know what you think of this game so far. If you've played the previous Mystery Dungeons or not, just let me know what you think of it so far. So I'm very much looking forward to playing through the rest of this game, and up ahead is actually the exit, so I'm just gonna wrap up this video right here real quick. Thank you all so much for watching. As I said, if you'd like to win a copy of the game, all you have to do is leave a like and a comment about what you think of Mystery Dungeon, and I'll randomly choose a person in those comments, or 2 people rather, to win some copies of this game. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you're looking forward to seeing the rest of this game, as I am very excited to play through the rest of this. So, let's head on out into the world of adventure. Are we ready to go ahead? Yes, we are. See you guys next time.